Hey guys, my name is Nana Kwekuakon. You're welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yes, today I have a very special person in the house, Charlie. A very big man and Kasas, Charlie. Yeah, Benny, a senior anesthetics in Ghana. He's practicing in England now. Also, travel curator. I say, Ben, no come baby, Mata say, Charlie, Benny, what's up?
Charlie, bro.
And we are working.
Charlie, we have a
and the Kusi and Kasa LPF. My Trisha Benny had that check. And I'm at watching and I bet now has to
we link up, so we never get a chance to sit down.
Sanity. But that be the power of social media as well, if you know. You link up with people, but you can't win share that, but that's life. Charlie Ben,
bro.
Maybe I will call there.
Charlie. Boko.
Stress now. UK. Oh, but if you don't baby, I don't want to say that from senior. We not from senior, but back where you. Nice. Charlie, you can stress it there. I mean, no bending. It's everywhere, but we have to find a way to handle it.
Find ways to manage it. So we do it.
And in Saudi, I mean, you travel a lot as part of stress reduction. So how do you do it? Because you know, the same job. How do you get time to travel around like that, Benny?
I know, right? I think for me, there are times where I felt like Ababoni cost some way. So if you don't try to find ways to make yourself happy, you'll be very, because I'm sure everybody has been through some certain experiences in life where things went south. But if you have to stay there, Ababoni bear some way. So one thing that I realized is, let me do something that is different, something that I wanted to do, and traveling is something I've always wanted to do. So no, to me, buy, and I'm saying, no, you know what? I'll try and at least go to a country or two in a year. So usually I plan for it.
So let's go for to plan it. A country or two in a year. Charlie. But that's very good though,
for people like different things. If you pair watches, if you pair shoes, if you pair I don't care what I wear.
If you pair snowboy shoe.
If you pair shoe,
that's it. We don't come in that review.
That's like, all that is good. All that is like stress relieving. But me, packing experience is one of the things that I wanted to do. So I think I go to a lot of places. So friends were like, Charlie, why don't you put these videos together? I'm like, nah, you know what? It makes sense, because at the end of the day, we'll call already. So why don't you put it
like
together?
Something you're doing for fun already, so just put them together.
So old videos, I started putting it together. I just kind of realized that, this is good to also tell people that it's not all about work. Sometimes when you plan it, sometimes tickets are cheap, but if you don't know it, or sales, but it's not about that. Because we said, where did I go to? Prague. The tickets were £33.
I don't to be a horse shower because
but you know what I mean? You have to experience different cultures, different things, and it makes you think different. It makes you meet different people. So, but when you begin it and it becomes something that is stress relieving for you, I think you don't take pride in anything, but aside from the fact that it's qua. And always, one of the best things that I say is packing my bags to leave to go on a vacation is the best
best feeling ever. Nice. But I've realized like you've made it like in a sort of a business, like to help people who want to travel around. Benny's Passport.
Benny's Passport is. I think it's on YouTube. Benny's Passport, and I'm trying to create a website. I think with one friend of mine. So try to make things affordable. So we scan and look for cheaper holiday destinations for people to be able to, but that is still in the pilot process. But with time, if a bar,
all right. Charlie, on the Ben or smart to, Sikania or smart to so what's how the new man said to talk about people who want to travel. But I think it's good. If you're watching this video now, all you have to do is to like, comment, and subscribe just to help grow the channel. Coming back to Benny's Passport, I think it's a very good idea because people want to travel, but sometimes they search for travel destinations and the price alone discourages them because they don't know how to really get to find cheap stuff. I think it's something good that you're doing. So when it's complete, that's a percent you see like how do I go about it then?
When a bar on the net and then you can go there. But if not, at the moment you can, if you want something cheap, something what you can just, you know what, Kai, I won't go here. Can you scan and see exactly? Because I think now I have links with other agencies where they'll be able to to tell me like hotels need, you know, because sometimes you don't even need to sleep in a hotel.
Exactly.
Because the
People
recently
don't
when
know
I went
that.
to Prague, I went to, because it was for 48 hours. What am I? And I didn't want to sleep. So why would I go and rent a hotel? What I'm saying, so there are hostels that cost very cheap. Maybe you and two people. That is, you have to be able to be comfortable to go and be there.
Exactly.
Yes, so it can be cheap. You can 2 days, maybe some 40 euros for 2 days in a hostel.
What's if you can say to me? You better say that. I didn't continue.
4 hours, you get it. So when you want luxury, then it's different. You can travel on a budget and it will be cheaper. And it's I think a lot of people who travel, they know that. But then so be honest and you why do I want to
exactly
you get it? So in your opinion, then fine. Let's look for something that is maybe to the person's taste, because if what I say, so that would be part
no sugar in there.
So if it's only you, I think you can as a guy, because girls they don't want to share, they don't want to but those are also understandable. There are also things on a different platform where, because I always encourage people, if it is very difficult to be able to book travel by yourself, you can go through these agencies, although they make like those EasyJet holidays, all those love holidays, although they get a lot of commission on it.
As a love holiday for but I think it was cool, and then they made the payments also a little bit easier, because I had to pay in installments.
Yes.
By the time a holiday easily, it's good. I mean, you don't have to stress about hotels.
It's good. But for me, I think they get a bit more.
Yeah.
So when I went to Thailand, I think February, right?
Yeah.
When I was going, you see, there are agencies that will give you the package.
Okay.
But you know what I did? Usually I'll book my ticket earlier. So as soon as you book the ticket, you do the other things. So you fish.
Yeah.
You get a place that you want to stay that is way cheaper. You get activities. So all those things are things that I book myself. So when I combine the amount of money I've spent and I check what they are charging on, and you can see that they are making a lot of money. But that is because I have the time to be able to check where and where.
Yeah.
So just in case you want to do it, you can just slide into my DMs.
What I said. So if you want to travel somewhere for a holiday, family, or with your girlfriend or your husband or wife, or just slide into Ben's DM and he will sort you out. I mean, sad I say because they time I surf internet just to look for cheaper prices for travels and those things. But I've seen that and saying you've started posting out videos on YouTube as well. Other than
I think some of my boys, I think one of my best friends in San Francisco was like, always he said, no, Masa, you
just reminded me. So what America now? What's the videos now already?
Because it could have been something that if I recorded it well and posted it, probably it might have been traction and maybe.
Yeah, true.
But I think always he says, Charlie, you go, why don't you try and post this thing? A couple of my friends were like, why don't you try? So when we went to Thailand and came back, it was on me, like, Charlie Kofi, shout out. It was on me, Charlie, try and post
it. Is that the guy you went with?
Yeah, okay. Always, Charlie, put it together. I was like, okay, you know what? Let me just put it together. So once I put the first one together, that's like 3 weeks or 2 weeks ago. So I just saw, like, I put it in and 30 subscribers. Like, a couple of people are, this thing is not bad. I thought earlier.
I feel like, apart from people even traveling, watching the videos, Ben or Thailand is showing you around. You haven't been there, but it's like you are living that experience watching Ben in Charlie. Follow Ben or YouTube. I mean TikTok Ben or Facebook Ben or Instagram Ben. You have to follow him. Ben, just imagine like what package. And then you're going to a different country. What comes to your mind? Like, how is the feeling like before you get there?
I think before I even go, it's more or less like what I always like to experience the place, whether being it culture, being it the food, being it the people. So I usually scout for places where there are activities, right? You can be able to do activities. And that is even, coming back to the story, me trying to share, I like to share the activities I do.
Okay.
But it's more like, that's what excites me going to the place anyways. Yeah. So those things makes me pick a place. So it's more or less like, I'm picking now me who say, oh no, there's this thing that is very daring. I want to do it.
I want to try it.
Because coming to
I can't say at the conference. I had to the board. Hey, man, it's background here.
It's the first time I tried paleo body. It's a white people.
No, but you look cool standing on it. You trying for the picture, no?
It's in the middle of the it was a bit on the river. But you see, when you want to create because going to Prague made me realize that let me do it better and put it for people to see.
Ready for
so I was ready to whether I would fall in. I didn't know how to swim. But I was ready to. So I just had to just stand, gather him and stand up because there's like a purpose of me going, experiencing what it is and also letting people know this is not like probably white. You can also do it as a black person. Well. So that video will be very funny because I said it.
We are waiting for it. Yeah, not the blue person. So I said, the blue. Oh, that was nice. That was nice because before they look at some of these activities and they feel like they are brony activity. And then one thing about travel is that you also build connections. People don't know, but you build connections. So you meet people like
I've met a lot of people. Yeah. I think when I went to Split, Croatia, I met a group of surgeons. They're like a group of like 12. Yeah. They've been friends for over like 20 years. So they travel every year. They pick one destination and go. And so it was when they realized, I come from the UK too. And I think Kent. Like surgeons.
All over England, normal together.
And they are different, like Pakistanis. They come together. Yeah. So every year their wives understand that they have to
go for that holiday.
Their kids understand that they have to.
That guy.
So I was like, this is something that if you do with your people,
be nice.
Be nice. So me and them are very cool.
That's good.
Reach out.
That's good.
We reach out. Yeah, I'm saying next year, what did they say they go? They are going to Sao Paulo or something. They were talking about it because they have a group now. I'm in a group.
Oh, okay.
So those connections also create
Before I realize that business be a chance me free member, and I become a brand wife be cry free member. That's it. Charlie, I mean, mention them. Don't stress yourself. I mean, sometimes you just need to buy the ticket and travel. Now, could do any? Ben, I think the other thing about young Africans is that most of us who are not like permanent resident in England, you have to go through the stress of getting a visa and those things. Don't you think that also my little bit point where people get
I think that is mainly what deters people. But if you're keen to want to travel, you find time to be able to check. Because sometimes if I don't have the Schengen, sometimes that and I do maybe at my dad, like 1 a.m. I'll just go and check. So it's more or less like constantly checking. So as soon as I check and I get it, then I pick it. That's not fun. So but people, it's more or less like that is stressful for people. Yeah. But if you
by the way, if you need advice concerning all this stuff we're talking about,
just hit me up.
Benny and a pro, the biggest travel curator England. That's it. If you just link up with Benny Besson. So Benny, what do you have to say to our fans? I mean about
I think what I would say is I think people think, if you travel maybe as a BB in Siweni, so I say you know that kind of mentality that a lot of us have. But it's not about that. I think it's people love different things. You can love to travel and don't love to probably go out and drink, because people drink, people do all things to kind of like find it stress relieving. But that is what I find stress relieving in. So it doesn't cost a lot to want to travel. It depends on you planning.
It's all about planning.
Because you have to plan, as soon as one thing I always say, just book the ticket. If you get it cheaper, just book the ticket. As soon as you book the ticket, it will put you to the other plans in. So that's all I always say.
Charlie, to take the advice from Ben, I mean, all you need to do is to book the ticket. Book a ticket, the planning will follow. And if you think you're having issues with the planning too, Benny is always ready. Benny did YouTube, then the social about to Jandy. Let's tell them about YouTube now.
I think the YouTube I just created like a couple, 2-3 weeks, but do you know what I mean?
We'll put that on the screen. So
Benny's passport, and I think TikTok is Benny Styles. Benny Styles Z. And then Facebook is Benny Park on Facebook.
Benny Park. We'll put all the details on the video so you guys can contact Benny or sort him. Be fine. Charlie Benny.
Charlie. Once you didn't call the let's
clip ready or so the do it. At least when I have Marco for telling crowd and videographer and me back. All right. So thank you guys for watching this episode. See you guys in the next one.
All right.